FiiO M21 review. The missing desktop mode and Quad-DAC-Power most apps never offer. Most people buying a portable audio player are quietly accepting a compromise they never fully examine. You pick something that works well enough at your desk or on the train, but that feeling of slightly flattened sound, the sense that your headphones could sound richer with more power behind them, follows you home. I remember a friend playing the same album on 2 different setups and immediately hearing how much depth was missing from the portable one. Small difference, real cost. So the question worth asking is whether a mid-range digital audio player can actually close that gap without forcing you into desktop-only territory. The slow erosion of that gap costs more than most people realize. 3 consequences show up consistently. Listening sessions become shorter because the experience just does not fully satisfy. Confidence in your headphones drops, even when the headphones are fine. And the mental friction of managing separate desktop and portable setups grows steadily heavier. There's also a sensory side to this. That faint sense of music feeling slightly compressed, slightly thin, builds tension quietly during long sessions. A music enthusiast I spoke with described spending months convinced his headphones were the problem, before realizing the player was simply not delivering enough power to let them breathe properly. Something better was always possible, just not always obvious. This is where the FiiO M21 enters, and everything changes. Don't just pick any digital audio player. Make sure it has Quad Cirrus Logic CS43198 DACs with a patented desktop mode, so you never experience underpowered, flat-sounding audio from demanding headphones again. The Quad-DAC architecture in a fully balanced configuration lowers noise and widens dynamic range in ways that single or dual DAC players in this range typically cannot match. The patented desktop mode, activated by a physical slider, bypasses the internal battery when connected to external power and delivers up to 950 milliwatts per channel at 32 ohms, which is genuine desktop amplifier territory. A musician I know nearly skipped a late-night mixing session because his portable rig felt inadequate for his planar headphones, then connected the M21 in desktop mode and described the difference as immediately obvious. Android 13 with full Play Store access means streaming services run natively without workarounds. The 10-band parametric EQ saves settings per output profile. And yes, I tested this myself. What still needs addressing is how all this holds up over real daily use. After testing a few options, one thing became clear. What Hi-Fi highlighted the M21's combination of responsive Android performance, flexible high-resolution file support, and both 3.5mm and 4.4mm balanced outputs as exceptional for its category. A PocketLint reviewer called it the best entry-level player for sound quality and power, specifically praising the Quad-DAC setup and storage flexibility up to 2 terabytes via microSD. One user reported driving planar headphones without distortion, even at higher volumes, something they had not achieved with previous mid-range players. I noticed that the separation between digital and headphone amplifier sections, each with independent shielding, gives the background a quieter quality that becomes obvious once you hear it. The realistic objection is battery life. High-gain desktop mode does reduce runtime, and heavy streaming shortens things further. But the 4,000 mAh battery still delivers around 15 hours on the 3.5mm output in standard use, with 20-watt fast charging bringing it back quickly. Compared to players that offer streaming or power but rarely both, the M21 resolves that tension quietly and practically. The FiiO M21 offers something most mid-range players quietly avoid: genuine desktop-level output power combined with full Android streaming in a pocketable form. Reviewers consistently point to the Quad-DAC architecture and desktop mode as the combination that makes it stand out. Good reason. A listener who had doubted his headphones for months found that the right player changed the entire experience. Link in the description. First one, pinned to the top. Worth a calm, unhurried look.
For demo videos and current pricing, check the link in the description.